Boom, there we go. Okay, now it should be going. I just talked with no sound. Okay. Let's try this all over again, guys. Getting locked back in. All right, we got the sound now. Let's see if we can get this ringing. Pop it on my phone here. Dude, what is up with Mojo? Oh, here we go.
Into the Mojo dialer, please press
Got
the
it.
third button
We are
on
up
your
and
screen
running
to
now.
begin
Sorry,
calling.
guys. Some technical difficulties getting this going. You guys can, in the chat box, if you're watching here live, click some questions, and I'll answer as we get going. Let's see. We've got some people.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. The mailbox belonging to...
I usually feel like I've got to narrate for these, but I'm not going to narrate. I'm just going to do my thing. One of the things I do is I always carry $100 bill in the back of my phone case so I can always see it. Reminds me. So a little bit slow for people answering, obviously. Dude, there is this, I don't know who this is. There is a guy that comments on my live streams whose name is Butt Stabber. Is that weird or what? I don't know who. It's just kind of interesting. How do I get into the zone while prospecting? I just do it. I just start picking up the phone and start doing it. That's the best way to get in the zone. Really, though, it starts early in the morning with your morning ritual. If I skip my morning ritual, prayer, meditation, reading books, making my green drinks, if I skip doing that, then that's when I have bad prospecting days. I think identifying, too, the difference of action goals and result goals. A result goal is 3 appointments set in a day. You can't really control that, but an action goal is, 3 solid hours of prospecting. I can control that. So really focusing on your action goals. Set that to Markel. So there's one of the things I do. I'll hold it up to you. This is my daily schedule. I got my weekly major to-dos, which I only have one. Check out Bountiful Office Space for growth. And then I got my daily to-dos. And then I got my top 3 calls, and I got my meetings for the day. So actually I have one other meeting on there besides Jose, which is Greg, one of my new business partners. Awesome. Glad you got Mojo. It's what's up. Mojo's what's up. You can't see this, but I have dialed 7 people and got 0 people on the phone. So sometimes you can call people and not get people on the phone. So you can't even control the number of contacts that you get. So that's important to understand. If I don't get something soon, I'll change lists. I'm going to start doing more of these live streams too. And so you have to watch. Some of them are going to be great. Some of them are going to be phenomenal. Some of them are going to suck. Because sometimes prospecting sucks. Like right now, blank spots, 9 total contacts dialed, and I've been on the phone for 4 minutes, so 9. That's one thing that's cool about Mojo is like how quickly you can call people. Imagine if I had dialed these people by hand. It would take me way, way longer. Oh, you know what one of the problems is? It's only dialing 1 line, so I'm going to fix that. I don't know why it's only dialing 1 line. Set to 2. Sometimes it goofs. I don't know how all this technology stuff works. I just know it works. Okay, there we go. Dialing 2 lines now. I only dial, I use, and I learned this from Tim Heil when I was meeting with him in Austin earlier this year, is FSBO's expires. I used to do 3-line dialing on them, but I backed it down to 2 because my, hello?
Hello,
Oh, hi, is this Jacob?
this is Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, glad with the WGR sales team. How you doing today?
With the what?
I'm with the WGR real estate sales team, and I was calling because my records indicate you had that house for sale on Mount Olympus Peak Drive that left the market unsold. Is that true?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so I specialize in helping people that have had their house for sale and were unsuccessful because their agent did not do their job. You think that might have been the case for you?
Possibly.
Okay. So when you sell this house, where were you moving to next?
Out of state.
Okay, so you were planning on heading out of state, and that didn't work. So listen, I help people, do 2 things. One is sell their house. 2 is end up with way more money in their pocket when they sell their house. I assume that's the goal you were looking for? That were possible if
Yeah,
you
we're renting the house at the moment, so we're on. It's in a year lease,
Oh,
a year
so
rental agreement.
so you lease and you're out of state renting it out now, is that right?
Yes, we're out of state renting it out. Correct.
Okay. When does that time end that you would be considered to sell the house in the future?
Not till I believe July.
Okay, so this July. So when that time comes, could I apply for the job to help you liquidate that property and make as much money as possible doing it?
Possibly. I mean, all our options are still open. So.
Okay. Well, why don't I do this? I don't mind. What's your best email address? I'll send you my contact information, and then as we get closer, we can chat at that point. Is that fair enough?
Sure.
Okay. What's a good
Why
email?
not? My email's Jacob_English
Okay.
at msn.com.
MSN.com. And what state did you move to?
We're in Arizona.
Okay. I got a lot of people heading to Arizona. That seems to be the place. It's warmer there, I guess, during the winter.
Exactly.
What is, just so I got you too for my records here, what's a good mailing address for you? And I'll send you out a postcard as well.
My mailing address. Is my email not good enough?
You know what? One of the things, it totally is great. One of the things I learned is to have an opportunity to speak with you in July or June. I just try to get different forms of communication in there so you don't forget about me. Does that make sense?
Right.
You'll get nothing but a postcard
right, so
in there. I won't send you like anything weird, just a postcard.
Our mailing address
Mm-hmm.
is 21055
Okay.
East Misty Lane.
Missy Lane? M-I-S-S-Y? Or did I?
Misty.
Misty.
With a
Got it.
M-I-S-T-Y.
Okay. In what town?
That's Queen Creek, Arizona.
Sorry,
Queen Creek.
Queen Creek. Where's Queen Creek in Arizona at? What side of town?
It's on the East Valley.
Okay.
Next to Gilbert and Chandler.
Okay. Yeah, I got some good friends that live. There's what is that? World Market or whatever right there in Chandler. What is that? So I don't even remember what it's called there. I remember I went and got a green juice there once. What's the zip code there for Queen Creek?
85142.
Awesome. I'll shoot you my information. And when would you like me to call you back, Jacob?
I guess before July.
Okay, cool. I'll make a note, and I'll call you back in several months, and then we'll go from there. If you have questions before then, I just shot you my information, and I'll send you a postcard, but just call me if you need anything sooner. Okay?
Sounds good. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks. We'll see ya. I was trying to think of what that stupid freaking place was, dude. I really was impressed by it, dude. Like, so Kevin Langan, my mastermind partner, he lives right across. What's that stupid World Market? Is that what it's called? Did I say it right? Oh, okay. I thought it was something cooler than that. So he literally is a walk away from World Market. I would love to live that close to one. Yeah. Get some green drinks. Rental in Utah. So one of the things that I do with that is this is how I build my people farm. So, example, I add that note there. I'll change his mailing address, obviously, to do that is so I can stay in front of them, sending postcards. I send twice a month. So one of the things I learned from Fearless Agent. And what was that town? Queen Creek, AZ. Oh, whoops. And so, he'll get monthly emails from me. Actually, he'll get weekly emails from me, twice a month postcards from me, and he'll get some phone calls from me as well between now and then. So you think about if I send 5 emails and 2 postcards a month, that's 7 times, let's say I call him back in May, that's 35 touches. I'll be in front of him between now and then. So pretty cool. You have to have a whole system in place to be able to do that. That's one of the values about joining a team that has systems in place. Not joining just any team, but a team that has systems in place. So I'll change him over to People Farm. I'll schedule this call for, let's say, April 19th. So just put that in there. Has a rental in Utah, leased till July. What's that? Yeah, that's the worst. So Garrett's over here saying the worst thing worse than being a solo agent without systems in place is being on a team without systems in place. So boom, that's all set in. I'll add him to MailChimp. So you can see it takes a little bit of time to make sure that the contact is appropriately set aside. This is a major part of prospecting is databasing like this. So click connect, contact, move on to the next call, start dialing. Cool. So I use Mojo and for my follow-up, and I use the Fearless Agent PPP system to answer your question, Craig. You can check that out at fearlessagent.com. And I built the whole follow-up system from Bob Leffler, and I manage it through Mojo Sales and through MailChimp. Melanie asked, what were I saying that I learned from Tim Heil?
Your call is
I can't remember now what I learned from Tim Heil. Oh, I don't remember. I said something. You'll have to watch it again. I might think of it in a second. Did you guys hear what I said I learned from Tim Heil earlier? Something about calling. Oh, when you call, this is what it was. Use the 2-ring dialer for FSBOs and expireds. Use 3-ring for cold calls, and then use single-ring dialer for your SOI. That's what it was. Fearless Agent is $997 up front, and then it's $97 a month. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is Jill available?
Who?
I'm looking for Jill Smith. Is this the right
No.
phone number?
No, and no.
Okay.
This is not the right address.
All right.
And you just called me, and no, I don't know Jill Smith, and no, this is not Jill Smith's phone number.
Okay. Yeah. What do you mean I just called you? You mean besides this phone call I called you?
Didn't you just call me?
Wasn't me.
Didn't you just call me to find out about some?
I did
It
not.
wasn't you. Okay.
No, I was confused.
Somebody else called me. Somebody else called me about some property somewhere.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if I knew Jill Smith.
Yeah, that was what I was.
I don't know Jill Smith.
Okay, I was calling
I don't know
for
about any property anywhere.
All right, were you looking to buy or
Sorry,
sell any
man.
property by chance? No?
Nope, sorry, man.
Cool, no worries. Hey,
I'm looking for my knee to recover. I just had my knee replaced.
Oh, man, that's my mom had both of hers replaced earlier this year, so good luck, getting that recuperated.
Yeah, I just had mine done, so so I thought maybe you might be somebody important like a
No,
doctor
I'm knowing that important like a doctor. I'm just a real estate agent. So, but hey, do me a favor, have a great Christmas, and I appreciate you and get your knee working. All right, hey, thanks. We'll see ya.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait. Why? I do. I have. I will sometimes, Craig, search. Hello.
Please leave your message
I'll
for
sometimes
Yep, Robert.
search real quickly on the MLS with the MLS number because it pops up in Mojo, but it depends on the conversation. I don't usually pop it up unless I'm starting a good conversation, just because I don't care about the property really. It doesn't matter to me.
Hello, this is Ron.
Hey Ron, it's Colton Lindsay here with the WGR Real Estate Sales Team. How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I love my life, man. Thanks for asking. Hey, so I was calling.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I was calling about that place on Denmark Drive. My records indicate it was for sale and left the market unsold. Is that true?
Correct. We're going to clean it up a little bit. We're having it repainted, and we're going to lower the price and put it back on the market.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna do some paint and some upkeep there a little bit, and then drop the price and put it back on the market here soon. Is that right?
Exactly.
All
Yep.
right, cool. So
Can you find a buyer for me?
I probably can. Yeah. So let me ask. I specialize in helping people do two things. One, sell their houses. Two, net the most money in their pocket. I assume that's what you're looking for.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Here's what I'm proposing, Ron. What I like to do is find a time where I come over and worst case scenario, you kick me out after 20 minutes or so. What do you say? You'd be willing to risk 20 minutes with me,
Yeah,
Ron?
so I've already got. We're going to relist it with my current realtor, so
Oh,
we're
okay.
all set there. But
So you're
if
gonna.
you've got somebody on the buying side, I'd love that.
Okay, so yeah, definitely. If I have someone, I'll come over. So it sounds like you're gonna list the property again with the same agent that had it listed before. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So can I ask you a real?
Probably in a month.
Okay, can I ask you a real serious question?
Of course.
Awesome. So I'm curious of, it's obviously listed for about 174 days it shows here. What new strategies this next time is the agent going to do that he didn't use the last 6 months when it didn't sell? Does that make sense?
So I think we've been overpriced by design. We're building a new house
Okay.
that is going to be ready in May.
Uh-huh.
So we purposely listed it a little bit higher. There were a couple of comps on the same street that sold higher last year.
Yep.
So we were trying that, and we just weren't getting the showings.
Yeah.
So we're going to get it priced, I think, more competitively.
Okay.
And then we had a couple of realtor showings or realtor open houses, and a lot of the feedback that we got from that was the colors inside were way too specific. So, and that was from probably about 15 different realtors that came through.
Okay.
So we're getting it cleaned up on the inside.
Okay.
We're gonna do those things and get it priced appropriately and hopefully get this sold in the next 60 days or so.
Okay. So it sounds like you're going to adjust that price more appropriately now that you're more motivated, and then change to some neutral colors. Is that kind of the main plan here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So besides that, what marketing strategies are you going to do to actually drive traffic into the house? Do you know?
I think Liz will be working on that stuff. I haven't sat down with her yet to see what new stuff for the spring that we'll be doing, but we'll be sitting down when we relist it with her.
Okay.
She'll be going through that with us.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If you knew that by doing it that way, the way you're talking about doing it, would cost you, like, I'm talking a small fortune, $20,000-$30,000, would you still do it that way, or would you do it a better way that got you more money in your pocket and your time frame?
Not sure I'm following your question.
So let me ask that question differently. If you knew that by following the current
Yeah.
plan that you're following to just adjust the price,
Would cost us 20 or 30,000.
change the colors, and I'm not saying don't do that, but if you knew that by doing that and then putting it up with the same realtor, if you knew that by doing it that way, it would cost you $20,000-$30,000, maybe more out of your pocket. Would you do it that way, or would you do it a better way that